Cougar Sports Saturday, May 11th. Give a shout out to my son, Lincoln. Happy birthday, Lincoln. 9th happy birthday for Lincoln Harper.
What does he want for his birthday?
He wants, I don't know how to feel about this, Matt. He wants Kawhi Leonard shoes.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I feel horrible about that.
I'm like, you know what? You know, even, I mean, one son loves Jason Tatum shoes. That makes me cringe already.
Ooh, that's tough.
But I like the Tatums almost better than the Kawhis. Kawhi? See, my son, he's got the same issue as me, where we have wide feet. But for him, they're almost flat. So if he doesn't have like a wide shoe, his feet are hurting. So like those narrow Nikes, the Kobe's, my oldest son wears those. He loves the Kobe 8s. My second son, Lincoln, he can't roll with those. That's okay. So New Balances are more his speed, so he likes the Kawhis, but I'm like, Kawhis? Like, really? We can't go with something else here? But anyway, happy birthday to Lincoln. Ninth birthday.
Happy birthday to Lincoln.
He loves BYU sports. He's so excited for BYU football and BYU basketball. You know what? Just a side note, a little quick tangent. Wasn't planning this, but it is kind of sad when I see like young kids like Lincoln and my oldest son who like get invested in these like basketball teams. And there were moments where Dallin Hall's gone and Richie Saunders is gone and Mark Pope's gone. And they're just saying, oh, like they just love this team. You know, they have season tickets with my dad but to see these guys are coming back, they get excited. I know my oldest son is just hyped for, you would appreciate this. He goes into these YouTube wormholes and he's like searching Kevin Young, and it's like, you're watching a 2018 media availability at the Sixers. Wow, you are really my son. This is wonderful.
Seriously.
But
like father, like son, sounds like something you would do.
But and like father, like son, the Patino family, they seem to love some sort of connection to Mark Pope. One Patino grabbed a ex BYU player. You teased it before. What's the story? What's the lowdown?
Atiki. He will not be coached by Bronco Mendenhall, though in the same building down there in Albuquerque. He'll be coached by Rick Pitino's son at New Mexico. A good landing spot. He's not coming back, but a lot of that team is, to your son's joy. A lot of that core group is there. Atiki is not there, though. I think we can all agree this is just the way it is, Mitch. Cade is an upgrade.
No question.
Over Atiki. Atiki was a project that never really materialized. You saw flashes, but there was never the consistency. And, you know, credit to Kevin Young and being transparent that, hey, it's probably not going to fit here. You're not going to be able to provide what we need. So I suggest you move on. He moves on. That's great for him, and it's great for BYU.
And at the end of the day, you give Kevin Young what he wants. Like, if he doesn't want Atiki, then so be it. You know, if he doesn't want this person, I mean, let him have the roster that he sees fit. And I think also, too, I always loved Atiki's story, but Atiki was kind of embodied what the WCC life was like. You can't go get, Kaba Kedas out of high school. You have to get more developmental guys that only played 28 games of organized basketball. That was Atiki Ali Atiki, and he didn't have a consistent enough role to really realize that potential. Coming out of that Wyoming game in non-conference play this past December, I thought, oh my goodness, BYU's got something here in Big 12 play, never materialized.
But then the coach didn't keep the momentum going. To come back to our previous point, he should have seen what he had there, but then he didn't have a role.
Yeah.
So you can't realize the potential when you don't have a role.
And I think that Atiki will thrive, I think, at New Mexico, and we'll see how it plays out there. Other news from ex-BYU players from last season. Marcus Adams, he's going to CSUN, Cal State Northridge, closer to home. I hope it works out for him. But, I mean, 4 schools in less than 12 months. Like, it almost feels like if it doesn't work here, it's not going to work. It's over. So I hope it works for him because he's a good kid. And he's went through a lot off the court. You hope it works. And then also Isaac Davis, he goes to Utah State. His dad had a post on Cougar Board basically saying when a coaching change happens, there's going to be some change. Again, Kevin Young is going to have the roster how he sees fit.
If I had to nitpick anything, it's bailing on Davis without even seeing what you have.
I
You have
agree.
15 spots. Can we at least see what we have? And if it doesn't work, then but that's the only negative so far in my eyes.
Yes, I'm with you because you have 4 roster spots and scholarships. I would have loved to have seen what Isaac Davis could be.
Let's see what happens.
But as we know in this NIL era, if Isaac Davis tears it up at Utah State, hey, BYU will probably be on line 1. So you just never want to sever any bridges, So, but I think it'll work out for him at Utah State. I think it could be a win-win for all parties involved. We're taking a break. On the other side, Chris Burgess, he was a win for BYU basketball. He's on the staff now. We'll talk to him next here on Cougar Sports Saturday.